Welcome back, family. You guys, we are looking at a very specific energy today, okay? I feel like your distance is breaking someone, okay? I feel like you chose peace and they never expected this pain, okay? You walked away and now it's like there is this silence that is speaking louder than words ever could, collective. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say about the physical and emotional impact your distance is having on this person. Y'all, thank you so much for stopping by. Please remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest. Always use your intuition and your discernment. You guys, let's go ahead and hop into this message and see what is it that you need to know concerning this person's energy as it relates to you. Now, I am seeing here, look at this. We do have this first card here. Y'all, that's the Tower reversed, right? So this energy here isn't just a mental realization, okay? This is a physical ache, like pain. This person is hurting, okay? And I feel like they never expected to feel this way, okay? And it's breaking them, essentially, is what I'm getting here. So they never expected it to be this literal, all right? So you guys, look at the next card. Okay, so we do have that Three of Air showing up here. This is that absolute confirmation, okay? It's showing up in this context that it's about a hollow feeling in their chest is what I'm getting here, okay? That I feel like initially this person couldn't even explain. They couldn't even identify why they were feeling this, right? Now, I feel like they thought they could maybe think their way through your absence, right? Maybe talk them their way out of something, or but their heart is telling a different story, okay? And I feel like your distance didn't just hurt their feelings, it broke their routine and their energetic safety net as well. So this has had, I'm getting here like this universal effect on this person. And I'm getting here, this is someone that, you know, they could have felt like, okay, maybe there is something wrong. Maybe they are, you know, they've fallen ill. Maybe this is someone that has sought medical attention. You know, I was getting the energy when I first started this message, like somebody going to like the emergency room or something like that, feeling as though there was something going on. And whereas no one could find anything. So it was like this phantom thing that was going on. But deep down, they knew something was off, and it's about how they're feeling about you, okay? So this is someone, the pain, it actually, I feel, it feels physical to them is what I'm getting here. And this could even be someone that has like, intuitively awakened starseed. I'm getting like, maybe a medical professional in their family or someone close to them in their inner circle, whereas somebody's telling them, you know, this is something that could be like, you know, in their head, they're psychological because they are hurting, they're missing you, okay? So this isn't a secret, I feel like, for people around them, okay? But the physical toll and the stagnation is definitely, it's taking something out of them is what I'm getting here. And you know, you guys, you could be feeling like melancholy energy, IAS, okay? You could be feeling something in your spirit. You could be linking up with this feeling, okay? Of this person, because you know, it's like they're not communicating it with you, there's distance or something like that, but this is what's happening, which you don't see, right? So I feel like with the next card, we do have, look at that, the Four of Air showing up, right? So you see this? This is someone that I feel like this somebody just sitting there with, it could be their dog, their cat, just spending time isolated. I'm seeing somebody maybe reading, studying, maybe learning, going within about themselves, okay? This could even be someone that's in school or something like that. But I feel like their thoughts are very much distracted, right? They can't focus without you, okay? That's what I'm getting here. So I feel like they are literally sick because they cannot find peace, okay? They are tossing and turning, is what I'm getting here, you guys. Replaying things in their head, every what if, okay? Now, you see this with the Five of Discs showing up here, you guys. This energy, this is the left out in the cold energy that this person is sitting in, okay? This could be somebody that had, you know, this massive egoic presence, but now I feel like there is a shift in that energy, okay? So I feel like there is something, you know, maybe this alter ego is what is crumbling in your absence. But again, this is somebody that is they're feeling, you know, extreme pain, right? Now, I don't know, I got like somebody maybe having like maybe headaches or something like that. Even like, you know, feeling like blurred vision. This could have been somebody that was crying or something like that, you guys. But I'm getting here that this definitely knocked them off balance, okay? Now, I'm seeing here physically, they feel depleted, right? Like their vitality left with you. So it's almost like, I might get like almost, but I feel like it's showing, you know, in their aesthetic. Maybe, you know, this could be somebody, there could be a shift in their weight, okay? To whereas they're not eating, they're not, you know, being taking care of themselves, you know, because they're just focused or just they're just down. So I'm getting like, you know, some type of like depressive energy, okay? Could be some angst, right? Surrounding this. But I'm getting that it's like part of like who they were left with you. And this is what you may not know or realize, right? So they are realizing that your light was actually keeping them healthy. So this could be someone that you were always, you know, on them about their health. That could be for some of you guys, right? Taking care of themselves, eating healthy, you know, getting regular checkups. Maybe this is somebody that, you know, was like, oh no, I'm good, I'm fine. But you made sure that they stayed on top of, you know, doctor's appointments or something like that. That's for some of you guys, right? And I'm seeing here the different shows now, okay? Um, because it's like you were keeping them motivated, is what I'm getting. But without it, they are feeling full. You know, it's like that weight of their own shadow now, okay? So, you guys, this is somebody it's like they are really going through it, is what I'm getting here. So, there is a secret regret. All right. And I say it's secret because it's like this is something someone is keeping hidden, you know, type of energy. Okay. Um, I'm getting that. Look at this. This could be somebody seeking wise counsel, sitting and talking to somebody. We do have the Nine of Air. So that is that anxiety. Somebody may be trying to pour their thoughts out to someone. Maybe this is someone that maybe felt as though they lost touch with reality ever since you walked away. Or maybe someone around them's like, yeah, you're like not the same person. Okay. So there is an undercurrent here. This card is showing like somebody that hasn't had rest, maybe in 24, 48 hours after that last conversation or argument, whatever the case may be, right? However, you know, you guys left things, right? They left them in shambles, okay? But it could be something that's definitely hidden, okay? Now, I'm getting a lot of mental anguish, okay? This is why they are literally sick, okay? I'm getting here like it's the anxiety of knowing that they let something divine slip through their fingers, okay? Something that was very special, which was you, a gift. And that I'm getting here, that vitality that you brought to their life, right? Now, it is affecting this person, I feel like, on a deep mental level, right? It's like this visceral feeling that they, again, they try to do so many things to not feel it. This could be someone that's trying to numb themselves, right? This could be with substances, something to do with lifestyle, you know. There could be something to do with, you know, addiction or something, because it's like they are, I feel like, obsessing over you and over, you know, maybe the loss of this connection or just not having you in their energetic space, collective. So I am getting a lot of energy from this person that you're at a distance from, okay? So I'm getting that they're keeping this silent, right? They won't tell you like that they're struggling without you, but the energy doesn't lie. So they are breaking because they finally understand that your distance is not a game, okay? And it's a consequence of whatever they did, is what I'm getting here, collective. Yeah. So it's something about, now I am seeing here, look, we do have the Queen of Air showing up here, okay? This energy here is, I feel like, it's almost, I feel they're seeing a different side of you, but it's like you never, they were hoping maybe that you would have reached out to them, or they thought you would, or something like that, but they're seeing a different version of you, collective. And this is something they never expected to, you know, see. Or it's just like, I feel like a sobering moment, right? But it's, I feel like this is somebody that is experiencing like extreme withdrawal from your energy as well, okay? So that vibrational energy that I'm picking up on, right? It's like, I feel like with this energy, okay, this is your confirmation, okay? Like, stay in your energy, stay in your boundaries. I'm getting always, you know, I always say that, use your discernment, okay? There could be some patience here. You know, I never say never, okay? I feel like if this message found you, you guys, this is like letting you know, and this could be a defining moment, right? Because maybe you closed this chapter, maybe you put closure to something with this person, right? But this is what's happening, okay, that no one sees, except people, I get, that are like within their inner circle, right, that are close to them, right? So I'm getting that with this energy here, all right, it's keeping your sword up, right? So being discerning, right? But also to being patient, right? So that's where that comes in. That's where you're like striking that delicate balance, right? And I'm getting that you aren't being mean, but you're being aligned, is what I'm getting. Okay. So it's, the approach with this has to be, I feel like, unique, not that much like strategic, but it also needs to be from a nurturing place, but also from a space of knowing, okay? And still something to do with boundaries as well, okay? Now, you see this, look, we got the stars showing up here. There's that healing energy, okay? And, you know, this reminds, I feel like, you, that your healing comes first. So this could have been someone that you poured everything into, and you maybe, you know, you sacrificed a lot in the past for this person. This could have been, you know, someone that you know, you abandoned yourself in the past for. So I feel like with this, because there is a deep, deep, deep spiritual connection here with a lot of emotions and a lot of love, right? And it's possible to fall back into that cycle. So you want to be careful and make sure that this person is truly where they need to be before you cross that bridge, right? And maybe like reconnect or start things over, allow somebody back in your energy, reconcile, wherever the case may be. All right. Past, present, future. Okay. Now, I'm getting here, let them have their journey, and, you know, you allow yourself your manifestations. Okay. So I feel like what I'm seeing here, and there's that, where I say striking a delicate balance. There's temperance showing up here, okay? Yeah. Oh, okay. And I am seeing a victory. So things are actually working out for your highest good, right? Now, where that ends is going to be up to you, because I do feel like there are going to be some choices to make with this, right? Now, this is a breakthrough, but it's not your job to glue them back together. All right. Yeah. So there are some things that they need to figure out on their own. Right. So it's almost like being rehabilitated in a sense, as well as recalibrated. Okay. So I'm getting here. See, here's that energy of, it's like a life force within you. And when you pull that away, you see that. Okay, with the Six of Air, yes, that changed something. Okay, yeah. So what else do we have here? Please give us more for the collective. Okay, so yeah, there it is. We have the Knight of Cups showing up here. Okay, so this has made all the difference, you guys. Yeah. And I'm getting here, it's like, this is somebody that was broken by this. And this is someone that is very strong. Okay. This is somebody that has mastered this element of stoicism, is what I'm getting here, at least on in the external energy. But I'm getting internally, that's where that, it's an internal tower. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, you guys. So this is like an energy checking in, y'all. Okay. What else do we have here? Please give us more. Okay, so yeah, this is somebody that I feel, they feel silently depleted, right? At you keeping them. Look, oh wow. So I'm showing your distance caused the transformation. You see that? Okay. Yeah. And someone is burdened, I feel like, by the heartbreak. Okay. And justice. Look at that. So it balanced something out. There's the scales of justice showing up here. All right. What else we got here? This is what's going on that you may not see. Okay, so look at this. So this could also be someone that's losing control. Now, this could have been somebody that really went through some type of, I'm hearing like a crisis or something like that. All right. And I was thinking that when I was seeing the Tower in reverse, because that represents like a crisis averted. But I'm seeing here with this energy, yeah, this is someone that, it's like I'm getting like losing control, losing themselves or something like that. Okay. Remember I said something to do with reality. Oh, what else do we have here? Yeah, so somebody was in between. They were, it is, ooh. And in between a mind state because of that heart space is what I'm getting here, okay? Yeah. So I'm getting something to do with a blockage that they want to remove, okay? What else we got here? This is about clearing things up. What else we got? All right. So yeah, I'm seeing here. Look at this energy. Somebody definitely keeps an eye on you. I'm seeing that page of air. Okay. Yeah. And they see you. Are you making plans for something else or with someone else or just the future without them? So that could have been what actually caused something, because someone sees you maybe moving or planning to go in another direction. You could be, I don't know, like relocating. Maybe you move to a different house, purchase a home or something like that, right? But they see you going somewhere else and they're seeing like something to do with it's challenging. They're being faced with some type of challenges. Now that could be medical. I just heard that. Okay. What else do we have here? Okay. So here we are. I'm seeing, oh yeah. So this is someone, I don't, when this happens, I'm seeing that Ace of Fire, and I'm also seeing Le Fou. So that's that Fool energy, right? So embarking on a new beginning, this could be them watching you do that, or this could be someone taking action to do that with you, okay? Oh, okay. What else we got? Please give us more. Okay, so yeah, somebody realizes that their perception is reality, and changing their mind state is what I'm getting here. Okay. Oh, all right. So you are, I feel like what I'm seeing here, nurturing but guarded, okay? And there's a wheel turning here, right? But they never expected this pain. And I do feel like, again, people around them are noticing a difference with them, a shift, even in their physical appearance, right? Or maybe this is someone that is engaging in some type of toxic behavior, again, to dull the pain, right? But they can't escape their thoughts, right? So you guys, let's get a few oracle cards here. Oh, I didn't know I went so long, you guys. I knew this was going to be one of these messages, because I could feel the heavy energy coming through, from this person from the very beginning of this message. Intuitively awakened starseed, okay? So what else do we have here? IAS, what else do we have? Because they never expected this. And this could actually, if this message has found you, you guys, intuitively awakened starseed, this could be something that you didn't expect either, right? But I feel like it found you, it landed where it needed to. Okay, so let's get some more here. All right, what else do we have? Please give us more. Okay, so I'm seeing here something to do with your creativity, right? And I'm seeing momentum, something picking up here. Okay, so it's like something to do with, this is someone that wants to come towards you, but it's like they got to pick themselves up or something like that, right? Yeah, because they're in a space you may not even recognize, right? Whoa, okay. Or maybe you would, because I'm seeing here deep spiritual knowing. Y'all know, my collective, y'all, y'all be knowing, okay? Or you're picking up on it, right? So I'm seeing here rebirth, somebody leaving something old behind. Now this could be somebody that went back to some old type of behavior, right? So it's kind of like whoever this is, it's like defeated mindset, right? Hurt, just like letting things go type of energy. Yeah, very depressive sadness is what I'm getting here, okay? Yeah, but I'm seeing here getting the momentum. They realize that they need to make a change when it comes to you. So there's a shift in their energy, and the mask is off is what I'm getting here, okay? Yeah. What else? Please give us more. This is something. Because I feel like this is like you would have never seen a turnaround with this person like this, okay? But something about dreams or visions. This could be someone that's seeing you. I don't know why I just heard hallucinating. Yeah, this could be someone that, ooh, out of body experience or whatever they doing, okay? Yeah, so I'm seeing here that, boom, Dark Night of the Soul. You see how that happens? We gotta go all the way to the end, and then here it comes, right? So this has triggered this energy, right? Transformation, awakening through that tower. Look at that, okay? Yeah, a dark night. And look at that. You, the alchemist, okay? A lot of pain is what I'm getting here. I just hear no pain, no gain. I feel like this had to hit them this way, though, right? Because there would have never been a change. Now, look, there it is. It's being illuminated. Something is being illuminated, all right? There's that aha moment. There's that awakening, right? But it hurt. So it took this pain, right? That heartbreak for them to feel that blockage, right? For them to have to feel that void and to be in that dark space. Look, space and time, right when I said it, right? So I feel again like, this energy is so deep that I feel like it may, be a driving force for you to, or an incentive to, like, oh, reach out to this person, especially if you've been thinking about them, right around when you receive this message, because this is a timeless message. Please take it how it resonates, right? But what I'm seeing that is that this is something that you have to allow them to work through. And we've been getting that energy, okay? They're going to seek you out, or they already are. Or this, why I'm getting like seeking some type of help, okay? But that's not your space, right? So, or place. What? They could be coming to your place. Why am I getting that? So, seeing a practitioner, right? Someone specializing in this energy is what I'm getting here, okay? And removing blockages, or someone that is able to help them like sort through their thoughts is what I'm getting here. So this energy is very deep, but I'm seeing here there's an awakening. So they're experiencing these symptoms because they have already been through this most difficult part, is what I'm getting. And you were there to guide them through it. But whatever took place, they had to end up doing that without your guidance, right? But they're still experiencing, I feel like, some type of effects is what I'm getting, right? And this is because there's an awakening, that third eye. So that crown chakra, okay? How they process information, how they see, the transparency. They're seeing things through a whole new lens, babe. All right? Yeah. So I'm getting here. This is someone that, I don't know, I just seen guru or something like that. This could also be someone that is, seeking guidance over higher knowledge, learning as far as quantum physics or metaphysics, right? And understanding more than just the 3D world around them, as it relates to how they're feeling, but also to the 5D and how it connects, and this past life connection that they're now, I feel like, recognizing as well as honoring. So I feel like you are of a high spiritual ranking and you were in that space, but something happened, I feel like to their own doing, right? That ended up being their own detriment essentially. But now it's like their eyes are wide open, okay? Ooh, sweet oblivion. Look at this energy, okay? So this is all tied into, I feel like, you, and also to like the remnants of the energy and the effects that you left your mark, and that was your mission, okay? You were on, you understood the assignment, babe. Source says that's the truth. Yes, you did. And you are a protector, but with this energy, or protectress, all right? But with that also comes with your boundaries when things get out of sorts, okay? So Your energy is valuable, is what I'm seeing here. Mm-hmm. And there is somebody is liberating away from an old mindset as well, you guys. Well, I just see, look, magic mushroom. I told you somebody could, something that I just heard psychedelic, y'all. That's for somebody. Please take it how it resonates, okay? Or either it's just your energy is euphoric to this person. And without that, it's kind of like they feel like deflated, decompensated, right? That's it. Decompensated. Lordy, y'all. I just heard somebody be drinking. Okay. Something to do with substances, right? So I'm seeing here, yeah, they see you as a fairy and they want to be harmonious with you. Look at that energy, okay? Inner child screaming. Mm-hmm. Yup. Without you. But this is something that they have to navigate. But just know they never expected this pain. They never expected this evolution either, is what I'm getting here. And this is how I feel like this distance, your silence, separation is actually breaking them, right? Yeah, you guys, I think I'm going to leave this message here. As always, thank you so, so much for stopping by. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, hype your girl up. Love to have you here at the Vibe Tribe, okay? Share it with somebody that you feel as though it may resonate with as well. I'm going to go ahead and leave this message here. As always, thank you guys so, so much for stopping by, and I will see you for your next message. Until next time, guys, take care. Love ya. Bye.